Hello. So, we've got... It's very hot today, so I'm in my room. We have a plan. We had a plan, and things change all the time, and we may be going to leave the boat in Carriacou instead of Grenada. It's like half the price to keep her here. And I'm just deciding what to do. Ooh.
How's having a good time?
I've always had a problem figuring out where I'm supposed to be in life. Ever since I was a child, I've always felt like I should be somewhere else or doing something else. Sometimes I had a glimpse of that on Papageno, and have that glimpse in England. It's all about a feeling, I suppose, a feeling of contentment and belonging, but always searching for something, and I feel like I'm on the beginning of a path that's going to lead me to where I'm supposed to be. Some members of my family and even my friends say I run away a lot, but I don't feel that. I feel like I'm running towards something, trying to find a direction instead of being still, instead of just floating about. Papageno has tested me far beyond anything that I felt I was able to do, and I know that I just have to carry on. I have to carry on to keep finding my way. So we're sorting out our engine. This is what it looks like. It's got goo all in there. What's that come from?
It's water.
It's water.
Yeah, water. Water and oil mix.
How has that come in, do you think?
Yeah, because the water goes in the oil,
Mm-hmm.
and the engine runs, so the oil get white. But because all this get lubricated oil from the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So then that's how it is.
Lovely.
It tries to evaporate now.
What we're going to do, we're going to run the engine for 40 minutes and see what comes out. Is that what it is? What we're doing? Yeah.
Now we're gonna clean that out.
Okay.
You get diesel in a container there? Oh, first you give me a cloth, let me wipe
Okay.
most of the shit.
Not
out
a
there.
problem. So what we've just done, Gus has just cleaned the inside. What else has been done? We've cleaned all the muck away. It's a lot better. Nice and shiny. I was relieved to find that our engine worries weren't as dire as we previously thought. We've been sailing to and from anchor for the last few journeys between islands, but I fully intended on getting our engine in the best condition she could possibly be in for the next season of sailing. Watch this space. That'll just buy us some time until we get it sorted properly.
Yeah.
Oh dear Lord. Finally, it was time for Jorn and Mike to go back home. They had jobs and their own ambitions to follow, and I was glad to have shared the time we did on Papageno together. There is no footage or dialogue about them leaving because it didn't feel right to do. No one wanted to pick up a camera during this time. We wanted to be in the moment, and I'm glad we did. I think it's important to do what feels right. Jorn and Mike taught Tommy and I so much about sailing, and I'm so glad that we went on this journey together. The confidence it has given me is huge, and I'm so looking forward to my next steps with Papageno. So, Jorn and Mike, thank you for everything. trying to get a bit of luxury on Papageno. It's very hard at the moment. It's actually going inside my eye. Dear God, how do people do this? I'm living like an absolute bum on Papageno. It definitely is camping, so I got up. I thought I'd just, treat myself, Because we're just like living like pigs. Not showering, no one's going to take me seriously talking like this. I will be back when this is over. How will you ever recognise me?
And here we see Liz trying to make pizza.
It's not going so well. I think I'm doing the right thing.
Because we don't have a fridge on board Papageno, about 80% of what we do eat is out of cans. Sometimes it can get bloody boring. Fruit and veg never seems to last long in the heat, and when you've opened up a can, you better eat it quick before guests start setting up home in there. It's a good so much food in the world, and I always enjoy making do with what we have, using whatever imagination I have to make something out of a can of tomatoes, a bit of flour, and a hard corner of Parmesan cheese.
Good for your maggots, are, as you found out.
I did find out. I did. So what Tommy is referring to is that I cracked open a can of tuna and I left it, and when I came back to it to eat it, I mixed it up with mayonnaise and lovely, and I was halfway through when I looked down and it was moving. I'd eaten half a bowl of maggoty tuna, and I just saw myself in that moment of how far I'd fallen. Mother would be so proud. And here we have some sort of deep fried bread and butter because we don't have no oil. Excellent.
What is that? I really don't think so. I am not going to be dealing with that. I just went to the toilet with that thing next to me. Warm, damp and dark boats are a favourite place for cockroaches. Despite our efforts of cockroach bombs and spray, sometimes we still find the occasional lodger to exile. To avoid in future, you can lay bait traps, keep things clean and use deterrent chemicals. On Papageno, there is no such thing as luxury. Many of you who are restoring or already have restored a boat whilst living on her know that boat life during this time isn't the most glamorous. Bathing is done in the sea, filthy clothes are sprayed with coconut spray to make them smell better, no food has gone to waste, even if it's mouldy and soft, and even smells a bit. Dirty fingernails are common, cuts and bruises are certain, and shaving no longer becomes a priority. But it's bloody glorious. It makes you appreciate all the things you take for granted back at home. Clean sheets, the hot showers, the cold water. You daydream about food, beer that stays cold, and remember the good old days when your electronics were fully charged. So, we embraced it. We put down our mobiles and we threw ourselves into island life. We were dirty, sweaty, and definitely smelled bad. But we laughed, danced, played music, and got a glimpse of what attracted sailors to this lifestyle all of those years ago. And you know what? We bloody loved it.